Well, I picked up a little BERSA 380. It's a 15 rounder. It's a great little concealed carry type thing. Tell you the truth, I don't know what the hell the model number is on it. I was going to get the 9mm, but I'm probably going to get the 9mm next month. It's Thunder Series Pro Compact, whatever the hell it is. They got a couple models that are basically the same thing. And they got a new model that's the same thing as a Thunder Pro series. And they call it like the TPC or something like that. It's the same thing. I don't know why they came out with a new model. This one's got a lot of good features on it. The one thing is you got to have a magazine in it to fire it. If you pull the magazine out, right, like that, even if it just dropped down like that, you got it off. Nothing, right? It's the safety. It's got a safety and a decocker. So there's your safety. Here's your, okay, so that was on safe. Now it could fire, it's been safety checked a gazillion times. With double action pull, the first shot, second shot is a single action. Now the other thing is when you load it and you rack the slide, one of the things is you got to pull, if you want to let down the hammer like that, you could do it with the decocker like that. That also puts it on safe and decocks it. So that's pretty cool. It's 15 rounds of 380. I just got some ball ammo. One magazine. It has a lock. It comes with it. It's like, God, if you lose that, if you lock it up and you lose this lock, you'll be sending it back to the gunsmith, man. But you don't want to lock it up. But what I like about it is actually lighter than my this thing. See, here's a 45. That's the 45. I'll show it this way. This is the 45 Colt Commander, right? That I built in aluminum. And it's got 8 or 9 plus 1. This has 15 plus 1. I'm probably going to put 14 in it. Like I put 8 in here instead of 9. It's 9. It actually holds 10. This can hold up to 16 if you're including the chamber. I'm probably going to put 14. But still, it's got almost double the capacity. It's lighter yet. This is a lot lighter than a standard 1911 steel frame because it's aluminum frame and commander size and 9mm. I'm probably going to carry this more for the concealed carry. You notice pretty much the same this way, but less this way, plus this. Well, this has the thing on there for like the Picatinny rail for like I got the frame with the Picatinny rail, so you can put a light on there, a laser or something. I don't know, whatever. I don't think I would ever do that, but whatever. See where my holster is. Okay, so this leather holster works fine with this and this. It's going to cover the whole thing up. The best thing though, when you want a holster, is you want to cover up the trigger so you don't accidentally stick your finger in there. But what I like about this is it's got an actual safety on it. Now you really don't have to actually keep it on safe because the first pull is double action. I don't like Glocks for that reason. I don't like it or even revolvers for that reason. Unless you got that trigger covered up in a holster, I know you're supposed to be carrying a weapon for that one chance in a blue where you might get hurt or something might happen. Blah. You need it right away, but this, it's quick. You know what else I like about this? The controls are very much like the Beretta. BERSA was founded by Beretta people, So, and pull the hammer back. You can decock it with this. The way I was carrying this was I was carrying it hammered down. So I'd have to pull the hammer back, just like on a single action, before I could fire it. So that was like my safety. I did not carry it like this and locked and cocked. Personally, I could pull the hammer back just as fast as freaking unloosen it. Taking it off lock and cock just about the same, maybe a 0.2 of a different second different. It's ridiculous, right? But, and I was resisting getting T380 because it's another caliber. It's a caliber I never mess with. It is a little bit shorter this way too. Maybe just a hair because I line this up on the top. And you see that sticks out of here more. Yeah, it's a smaller gun. And 380 is like a baby 9mm, right? And you use the same reloading dies, you know, and everything. You got to adjust them. I might get the, what do you call it, the sizer die, whatever it is, and get an extra one of those. The thing that pulls out the, takes out the primer, you know, I could, I don't really have to adjust that, but the one where you load it up, once you adjust it, I'd like to have it just set so I can, you know, use it for the 380. So I just got some ball ammo. I didn't get any like hollow point crap or anything like that. I'm going to use a ball ammo for concealed carry. I don't care, man. I mean, I'm carrying ball ammo with the 9mm, ball ammo with the 380. I don't know. 380 is pretty strong, pretty strong. I'm not going to war. It's only concealed carry, right? I mean, yes, I know. Yeah, whatever. But this thing does have a lot of good safety features in it. The 9mm, the 1911 does have a lot of good safety features, I think, if you carry the hammer down. And to me, pulling a hammer back, you know, and getting it ready like that is nothing with that thing at all. But, the only thing I don't like about it is this weird lock on here. Just don't mess with that lock. I guess the other thing is, I would not know how to take this weapon completely apart. I actually had a little problem. I'm not sure quite how to field strip it. I know you got to pull the slide back and push this down, and this pops up. It didn't quite come off, so I got to read the directions. It's probably a little stiff. Maybe that's the problem, you know. Probably did do it right. But it is, you know, this is definitely small enough to this is definitely small enough to conceal, and this is even smaller. Like I said, it's 15 plus 1, 16. The 9mm Commander is 9 plus 1, 10. So that's 16 versus 10, right? But I'm probably going to carry, like with the 1911 Commander, which is the one on the bottom, the 9mm. I put 8 in there. I don't put 9 in the chain. I don't put 9 plus 1. I just use 8. That's all, you know. And with this, I'm not going to do the 15 plus 1. I'm probably just going to put 14. That's it. You know, leave it the hell alone. You know what I mean? That's good enough. So, and so it's a wrap. And I decided to get this because I was looking at getting a little 22 cylinder for my, what do you call it? Yeah, get it right out here. My, what do you call this thing? The Colt 1851 black powder. And, you know, this thing. And, the cylinder was $380 plus shipping, and I was like, get the hell. And then you got to modify the frame of the gun. You can actually mess it up on a black powder. Is it, what, the Fire 22? So I decided for about the same amount of money, I got a whole other gun, BERSA, and I probably will get what you call the Heritage. It looks like the Old West revolver. That comes with 2 cylinders, and you can fire the 22 Magnum, Winchester Magnum. I think it's, or the 22 long rifle, single action, like the old Army 1873 Peaceful Maker, except, you know, very small 22. Right? I might get one of those. They're very cheap too. So I think I found a good gun shop. I'm probably going to go support, because gun shops actually do more than a national regulatory agency, which some people commonly refer to as the National Rifle Association. I don't call them that. I call them the National Regulatory Agency. Gunners is asking for some money. I'm just going to give them a little money. Gunners of America. But yeah, this is a good, very safe carrying gun. And, you know, like I said, the 1911 is very safe if you carry it hammer down. I know you can carry lock and cock, but hammer down is like, what is Series 80? It's like extremely safe. This one, it's got a safety on it. Plus, the first trigger pull is double action. So, right? And then, when you rack the slide to load one in there, you don't even have to bring the hammer down like this. You can bring it down like this. And then it's on safe and it's decocked. So, this is a very, very safe like weapon, man. I mean, it's made in Argentina by Italians probably. But it's basically the guy that made Beretta, worked in Beretta, excuse me. It was one of the founders, or a couple of the people that worked in Beretta or something, or high up in Beretta. They founded this company, and the BERSAs are actually very, very good. You know, there's some foreign stuff I'd get. There's stuff like the CZ from Czechoslovakia, the Beretta from Italy, H&K from Germany, and Japan makes excellent renditions of the Winchester 1894. You know, I mean, some foreign stuff, it really is good. The BERSA is one of them. Taurus is probably pretty good, but I wouldn't get a Taurus, man, myself. But I think the BERSA is definitely good to go. So anyway, got to see. Like, I know, like when you pull the slide back and you push this down, then you can lift this up. I didn't quite get it off there yet, but that's basically it looks like when you field strip it, it's pretty much the same as the Beretta 92, and that's one of the reasons I got this, because I'm familiar with the Beretta 92. I'm probably going to get his big brother, a 9mm. Probably get a Heritage later. And probably a plain old revolver, Ruger SP-101 or something later on. Before the Democrats get screwed up. You know what I mean? Anyway, over and out. Okay, so it just, when you flip this down, you pull the slide back, it lifts up, and it slides off, just like a standard blowback operation. I just didn't quite lift it up high enough. It was a little, if you put some oil on it, it lifts up easier. Again, you have to have the magazine in it for it to operate. You can't just throw a round in here and work without a magazine. Also, on the top here, you see this little thing here? This pops up slightly when it's a round inside the chamber. Another great safety feature. Sometimes you're wondering, is there a round in there or not? Well, that you should check anyway, but that's good to know, to have that thing on there too. Yeah, and I did load 15 in there, so it's got an indicator, 5, 10, 15. So they're easy to load too. That's another good thing. You can also see just out of here. Basically the 380 and the 9mm. One shorter than the other. So, and also it's got a lower weight bullet, so, but 380 is still not weak. I know somebody say, bull ammo. Well, bull ammo is ultra reliable. So anyway, that's a wrap. Maybe I will do the 15, not 15 plus 1. So just load up 15 nice and easy. So it's a good, easy to carry weapon though, man. It's even easier than this thing. So I don't know. I like both of them. Very, very good. Maybe I'll carry both. Who knows?